What is up, everybody? Welcome to Tuesday. Welcome to Tuesday. Today I'm going to be talking briefly about the two most important meals of the day because I know there's a lot of people that listen to this. There's a lot of people in this group that not only want to lose weight, but they also want to tone their body. And that's exactly what these two meals do. And I just want to make sure that you're doing them properly and that you're not missing out on getting the best benefits from the hard work that you put in, right? So, the two most important meals of the day, I'll get right to it, is the meal you have before you work out and the meal that you have right after your workout. And here's why. So, what happens is when you work out, so let's say you work out like later in the day. And if you work out and you have zero food in your stomach, that means your body has nothing to burn, right? So, kind of what we would naturally think as humans is that's because my stomach is empty and because I'm working out extremely hard, when I start lifting weights and doing intense exercise, my body is going to burn fat. And all this sweat is good sweat, and I'm just burning calories, and I'm gonna get skinny, and all this stuff, right? But what happens if you've been doing this for a long time is your body, you still don't look and feel the way that you want to. And that the reason is if you work out, if you have an intense workout on an empty stomach, your body needs something to burn. So the first thing it looks for is like carbs and sugars and things like that to burn because it burns really fast. But what happens is if you don't have anything in your system for your body to burn, then what happens is during that intense exercise, your body actually burns muscle instead of the fat. So what happens is a lot of times people put in so much hard work, so much effort into the gym, into working out, all this stuff, and they're actually getting worse results by doing so because they're not taking the proper course of actually eating before the workout, right? So think of the best thing you want to do is so when it comes to a pre workout meal, if you're working out later in the day and you have the time, you could eat anywhere from like 30 minutes to 3 hours before, depending on how big the meal is, right? So I would suggest the closer the time it is to working out, you need something that's really quick digestible. Most likely, probably like a liquid or something like that. One thing that I haven't personally, actually, I might have used it once or twice, but one thing that I've heard people use if they need something quick to burn off is they'll have like half a glass of orange juice, right? Because what does orange juice have? It has carbs and sugar. And so when you work out, it's liquid, so it'll digest in your system easy. And then when you start working out intense, your body will pull from those carbs and sugar, which will make you stronger throughout the workout, which again, you could push harder and actually build more lean muscle mass instead of bring down the lean muscle mass. So if you work out first thing in the morning, that's usually what I would suggest is some kind of liquid that has a little bit of carbs, a little bit of sugar. I don't have it next to me. It's called CR7. It's what I use when I work out in the mornings. It's pretty much like a healthier Gatorade. It has like 6 grams of sugar, like 10 carbs, but that's enough to put into my system. So when I work out for the next 30 to 60 minutes, my body uses that as energy instead of actually using my muscles as energy and breaking down my muscles. So then you get a better workout and again, you get better results. If you're going to work out later in the day, what I usually like to do, so like today, I'll probably work out at 11 a.m. My time, so 8, 9, 10, 11, in about 3 hours. So literally what I just ate right now is I had 20, I had about 25 to 30 grams of protein. And then I also had about 50 grams of carbs. So you want a good balanced meal. You don't want to be overstuffed when you work out, but you also don't want to have too little where again, there's nothing in your system by the time you work out. So I usually like to go a little bit more on carbs. So if you have, uh, and then that's also how you want to kind of plan out your carbs as well. If you're going to have more carbs throughout the day, put them before and after your workout because that's when your body utilizes it the most, right? And that's how carbs should be used. Carbs are not bad, people just misuse them. You should eat the carbs based on your activity throughout the day. If you're sitting in a chair all day, you don't need as many carbs as the person who's constantly moving throughout the day, right? And so that's the first most important meal of the day is the meal before your workout, so you don't like actually work out and get worse results by working out because you're doing it on an empty stomach. And then so after the workout is of course the second most important meal of the day because your body is depleted, and this is when it not only needs the most nutrients but it absorbs the most nutrients. So whatever you put into your body immediately after the workout, your body's going to use for good. Like even if it's like a cookie, it's going to take those sugars and replenish the body. Now don't go eat a cookie if you want the best results, but this is why it's really important to have some kind of protein shake. I know there's people on there that think supplements are bad and things like that. It's like, no, they're not. It's impossible to get enough nutrients into your body without supplements. I was actually talking to a nutritionist not too long ago, and she's like a world no, I can't even think of her name anymore, but she works with professional athletes. She works with Olympic athletes. Like she was part of the Olympic team, part doing the nutrition, and she said it takes you have to eat 9 oranges today to get what one orange used to give you. And she was saying that because she was saying every single person I work with has to take supplements because it is impossible for our bodies to get all the nutrients it needs without proper supplementation, right? So that's why we highly, highly recommend after a workout you have some kind of protein shake because it's liquid, so you'll absorb it faster. So again, a big mistake a lot of people do is after a workout, one, the biggest mistake is they don't eat. Like if you don't eat after workout, like you are, again, I don't want to say your workout was pointless because no workout was pointless, but you're not giving yourself the best chance to get the results that you want. You're putting in more work for less results. So I know for me, because from the past when I worked out for so many years and got zero results, it was frustrating. And I know if I put in the work, I want to get the results, or there's no point of putting in the work, right? So after the workout, you want to get some kind of protein shake. And so the first mistake is people don't have anything after a workout and they'll just go to bed, whatever it may be. The second thing is if you eat food, like even if you eat a completely healthy meal, like let's say you have chicken and rice, for example, after your workout, completely healthy, but it takes our bodies like 30 minutes, an hour, 2 hours sometimes to digest the food. So you miss that window of opportunity of giving your body all the nutrients that it could absorb at that moment, right? So after a workout, there's about a 30-minute window where our body could, roughly 30-minute, right? Where our body could absorb the most nutrients possible to replenish, to build a lean muscle, to get the best results that we want. So we want to have some kind of liquid that could quickly digest into our body within those 30 minutes to get the best results ever, right? So I just wanted to quickly explain, like, if you are someone who's listening to this and you do work out, I want to make sure you get the most out of your workout. Because again, from personal experience, I was a guy who worked out for over 5 years with very little to zero results. And I almost gave up on everything because it was so frustrating. I was like, why am I putting in so much work to get zero results? And then I just had to look in the mirror. I was like, you know what? Obviously, it's not the working out's fault, right? I wasn't made special from everyone else where I can't get results. I must be doing something wrong. And these was one of the first things that I changed was the meal before my workout and the meal after my workout, and I got even better results just from that alone. So make sure you're eating properly before and after. Make sure you're supplementing properly before and after to give yourself the best chance to get the most results from the work that you put in. And if you guys do want some extra help, I put a link up there. It's open to everybody. It doesn't matter if you're a member, it doesn't matter if you're not a member, it doesn't matter if you're currently in our 21-day program. We're doing a challenge that starts 2 weeks from yesterday, and it's pretty cool. The whole goal out of this challenge is really just to show you and to give you the knowledge on building lean muscle mass and toning your body. It's cool. So, and it's actually a cash price. So it's only $47 to enter for the 28-day challenge. And what you get, of course, you're going to get the workouts, you're going to get supplementation knowledge, you're going to get nutrition knowledge, mindset training so we could help you change your mindset with everything else as well. We're going to give you some swag with that $47. We're going to mail it to your door. And there's going to be a cash prize at the end of the challenge for the best transformations. So it's a pretty cool challenge. We're super excited. So if you want some extra help as far as toning your body and you want extra education on eating before, eating after, and actually having a coach like confirm, like, yes, that is a great choice. You should do that. Go ahead and click the link. And we start 2 weeks from yesterday. I'm really excited about it. Have a wonderful Tuesday, everyone. Talk to you soon.